Hey everybody, welcome back to the Financial Solutions part of yourfinancialsoul.com. And today we're going to talk about something that's very important in terms of your life. We're talking about taxes, because taxes is everywhere in your life, and it actually takes a huge part of your money as in terms of your paycheck every week. So what we're going to do is look at a way to alleviate that, because if you think about it, out of a $50,000 paycheck, $50,000 a year paycheck, 33% of that is going toward taxes, and that is $16,000. So this is a way to get that money back into your pocket by never letting it go to begin with. So let's go ahead and get started. What we're going to do today is look at the FDI business model and how it can help you get your business set up and ready to roll. Because basically, when it comes to setting up a business, people already know. The reason why a lot of people don't do it is because, one, it's time consuming, two, it costs a lot of money to do it, and three, there's always a possibility of failure. So we want to eliminate those things right there. And what we're going to do is look at FDI, because it's easy to set up a business with FDI. It's easy to run, and it doesn't cost a lot of money to get going with it. So let's go ahead and get started by talking about what is normally needed to start a business. And I've gone through this process several times, so I can tell you off the top of the head, we're talking about a logo, web design, marketing materials, then you got to pick your product or service, and of course you haven't hired anybody yet, so still you got to get your accountant, you got to get your lawyer, you got to get your marketing people and your sales rep and the whole nine. It's tiresome, it takes a lot of time, and that's not a process that you want to go through. So it's a good thing to look at what you can do with FDI, because basically if you're in FDI, you already have access to credit tracks, equity tracks, first class benefits, LifeLock, wealth tracks, wellness tracks, pharmacy discounts, teledoc, money tracks, retirement, planning, and legal. You have all these services at your fingertips, and if you like these services, the great thing about FDI is they set it up so that all you have to do is just tell other people about these services. Because basically, this is their concept, their marketing concept. Normally, when you're looking at companies, they're spending millions of dollars in advertising costs. You know, they'll pay Michael Jordan to dribble a basketball, and then pay millions of dollars to, the different networks so they can run their advertisement. And that's the reason why a lot of their costs are high, because they're spending all that money on advertising. Well, the great thing that Financial Destinations did is that they went and said, hey, what we're going to do is just referral marketing. If you like the services, just go ahead and tell a friend of yours and say, hey, it's working for me. You should think about joining. If the person joins, then you get paid. Not Michael Jordan, not TV stations. You get paid. So let's go ahead and take a look at what happens when you do this. You're happy with the products. You go ahead and start telling your friends. Depending on what level they come into FDI at, you can get paid from that. So let's take a look at it. So with a first class VIP CEO, this is someone who wants to come in at the highest level possible. Well, if they do that, well, you get a $100 bonus, and you get $25 a month. Now, let's say someone comes in at the Premier VIP. They only want to pay $59 a month, and they just want to be an affiliate member director. So they're paying just $199.95 to come in at that level. Well, you get a bonus of $75, and you get $20 a month as long as they're in the business. And let's say someone else comes in, they want to start in as having a business, but they come in at the low end. You still get a $50 bonus and $10 a month. And let's say somebody comes in and wants to join, they want to join FDI, but they don't want to start a business at all, which is fine. They can still join as a basic customer, and depending on what level they come in, you still get paid monthly. Our example right here, you're getting paid $10 a month. So basically, just by telling 4 people who happen to like what you're saying and they come in and join, you're getting paid a $225 bonus, and you're getting $65 every month, month after month after month, which is very important. We'll talk about that in a second. But what's the great thing about this entire process that just happened? It was easy. It was an easy setup. It doesn't cost a lot of money to start your own business. Whenever you're talking about any other business, you're talking about a lot of money. Believe me, I know. You don't have any inventory, nothing to ship out, and you're the boss. You make up your own time, your own hours, how far you want to go, how hard you want to push yourself. And just being in Financial Destinations by itself, you already have access to Money Track. So you have business consulting, financial planning, tax planning, cash flow and budget analysis. These are things are very important that you need to have in your business, but usually cost so much that people don't do it. They try to do it themselves. You don't have to worry about that. It's already in there for you. And you also get other resources such as conference calls, meetings, mentorship, and training, because people want you to succeed in this business. It's in their benefit that you succeed. Not too many other businesses like that. Every other business is climbing that corporate ladder and shooting everybody down. No, in this business, if you succeed, it helps the whole business as a whole grow, and everyone grows. That's the way this business is designed. Now, let's get to the important part of why we started this process to begin with, those tax savings. Now, you have 138 tax deductions. You get things such as gas allowance and even a $7,000 per child employee. So if you have a child between the ages of 7 and 17, you can employ him with your company and take a tax cut of $7,000 each year. Now imagine if you had 2 kids between those 2 ages for 10 years, that's $140,000. That's their college education. See why this is so important? See why it makes sense? So it's good to have your own business. The government loves businesses. Ordinary employees, they love you too because you pay more. But you shouldn't have to. This is a way you can get cut through the rigmarole and get straight to saving your money. And just think about it. If you're going from 33% in taxes to 20% in taxes because you're taking 13% worth of tax deductions, you're saving $6,000 a year on a $50,000 salary. Makes sense, doesn't? Now, the thing I want to caution you about all the information I gave you right here. I'm not a tax professional. These are just examples. You want to talk to your tax professional within FDI who's going to be able to tell you what makes sense for you and for your state and all those other things that's what tax people do. So get in contact with them and they'll tell you. Now, here's the other great thing about FDI and their business model. Now, you went out and you told 3 people who wanted to join up, decided to start a business of telling other people themselves. Well, they go out and they get other people signed up, and you get a small percentage of what they make. It's not coming out of their paycheck. No one sees it. You get a paycheck from FDI that goes straight into your bank account. You don't have to worry about who's paying who or anything like that. FDI handles all of that. Now, so if you have these 3 people, they go up and they sign up people at the 3 different levels, and the people are coming in, you're still getting money coming in to your bank account. Now, in order to become an independent marketing director, there are 2 different cost structures. These are the costs of creating your own business. And what we're talking about is affiliate marketing director. They're paying $195.95 one time. Now, once again, like I said earlier, there are a lot of expenses in starting a business. What FDI has done is taken everything that you need and put it into one single package at $199.95. Or if you want to go even higher and get more information and more things and be able to do more within the company, you can get into the CEO side of things as a CEO marketing director, which costs $299.95 to get that training package. But hey, it makes sense. It's something worth doing. So the great thing about FDI is that once you get into it, there are more streams of income that are coming into you. You have multiple streams of income, which is very important. So you're talking about immediate weekly income, you got long-term residual income, car bonuses, revenue sharing, quarterly leadership bonuses. The great thing about this company is they've set it up so that everything makes sense for you to want to join, and once you join, to be successful at it. Please stop by Financial Destination's website, FDIRep.com/BAYERS. Look at it, join. If it makes sense for you, go ahead and take advantage of it as soon as you can. Once again, have a nice day, and remember to study your time and your money.